January 1st, the hangover of all hangovers. The holidays are over, New Year's has come and gone, and it is slowly dawning on you how difficult realizing your New Year's resolution is going to be. What a great way to start a new decade. My brief history with New Year's resolutions goes like this. In 18, I challenged myself to write 300 days. I did that. In 19, I challenged myself to publish a bigger blog post every 2 weeks. I failed 5 months in. So my tiny sample size gives me a 50-50 track record with New Year's resolutions. But studies suggest that the actual success rate is much lower. A 2007 study by Richard Wiseman involving 3,000 people showed that 88% of those who set New Year's resolutions fail. And this is despite the fact that half the study's participants were confident of success at the beginning. It's a pretty well-known fact. Most New Year's resolutions fail. So much so that it has become a meme and a joke. I used to not do New Year's resolutions at all, and I think partly this is because they have such a bad reputation. All you hear and watch and read is how hard it is to keep New Year's resolutions and how likely they are to fail. But I think I was missing the bigger picture. I was missing 2 key points. The failure rate for New Year's resolutions may be high, but what about resolutions in general? We tell ourselves that we'll get up early tomorrow, but we end up hitting snooze again. We promise that we'll eat healthy only to come home with fast food a few days later. Or we start a new running routine that lasts exactly until the weather turns for worse or we are strapped for time. Here's my mistake number 1. I thought New Year's resolutions had a high failure rate, but compared to other resolutions, it may be the best one. Changing our behavior is difficult, and so we'll most likely fail. But New Year's resolutions aren't worse than other resolutions we make. In fact, it's better, which leads me to my mistake number 2. Your New Year's resolution. Resolve to renew all your old resolves and add a few that are new. Resolve to keep them as long as you can. What more can a poor man do? This is a postcard from 1915, and it captures my mistake number 2. The most likely outcome of a New Year's resolution is failure, which means it's not really worth doing, right? What is worse than a failed resolution is none at all. Last year I failed my New Year's resolution. I failed. But I still did what I set out to do for 5 whole months. And that's a hell of a lot better than nothing at all. My mistake number 2, I was afraid of failing. But the only thing worse than failing is not trying at all.